AP, this is Brandon Rice here coming to you with your chairman's report. We'll lead off with the order bank. The Escape is at 24,837. The Corsair is at 3,387 for a total of 28,204. As you guys have noticed, we've been on a little bit of overtime this week. As I had said before, expect that overtime to go on for at least a few weeks. I had said 9 to 9.2. Looks like we're getting it more around an 8.8 or so each day, but that should stick around for a little while. The one exception to that is going to be next Wednesday. That's one of the 4 days a year where the day before the holiday, company can run a max of 8 hours, so we won't go over 8 hours on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we are also going to have our extended lunch. We met with the company today to iron out the details on that. Day shift is going to have a 45-minute lunch that will be from 12 to 12:45. On night shift, we're going to do the same thing that we did last year, which means first break, 7 o'clock will be normal. At 9 o'clock, we'll do the 45 minutes. So it'll be from 9 to 9:45. And then we'll have a 15-minute break at 11 o'clock where lunch would have normally been. We did that last year and it worked out really well. Most people on night shift tell us that they don't eat at 11 o'clock. They don't wait that long, so the 9 o'clock seems to be the preferred. That'll give everybody to get a chance to get together with their team and celebrate Thanksgiving. So that'll be the times on that. If you were planning on ordering anything or having anybody bring any food in, now you've got your schedule where you can figure out when to get it there. Wanted to talk a little bit about the parking lots. Security has upped their presence in the parking lot, both marked and unmarked, ever since we had issues with break-ins back in the spring. So there is, at most times, some form of security out in the parking lots driving around, keeping an eye on things. While that's good news for our vehicles and keeping our property safe, I also want everybody to be mindful of what you're doing in the parking lot. The parking lots are still Ford property. So Ford's policies and company rules still apply in the parking lot as well. If it's not something that you would do inside of the plant in front of your supervisors, probably not a good idea to do it out in the parking lot as well, because there is that increased presence out there. I don't want to see anybody end up in labor, so please be mindful of what you're doing in the parking lot. New bids are up this week. Make sure that you go check those out. There's a few pretty good bids up there. If you're looking for a change of pace, or maybe you've never bid on anything before, please, if you like it, bid on it. I can't tell you how many times over the years I've heard somebody say, man, I should have bid on that, I would have got it. Just because you think you don't have the time to get a job, you don't know who's going to bid and who's not. So if you see something you like, put your bid in on it. Also want to let everybody know Bikes or Bust started today. That's going to be going on at the hall from the 21st until the 25th. That is for a really good cause. That's making sure that there's some good Christmas gifts for some kids that are not as fortunate as our own. So if you want to contribute to that, you can grab a new bike. Doesn't matter where it came from, as long as it's new. Boys bike, girls bike, they'll take everything from the tiny 10-inch bikes up to mountain bikes, anywhere in between. You can drop that off at the hall. You pull in, they will unload it for you, whether it's in your trunk or in the bed of the truck or whatever. Won't have any trouble at all. Take you 5 minutes, and like I say, goes to a really good cause. I hit on the long lunch on Wednesday. Want to remind everybody too, Thursday and Friday, Thanksgiving and Black Friday, are both union negotiated holidays. So want to tell everybody to enjoy your long weekend. Got a 5-day weekend coming up for that next week. Only other thing I got is the next union meeting, which is going to be coming up. That's going to be at LAP on December 12th at 1 and 6 p.m. I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks, and we'll see you later.